potentially slightly rattled after not getting a good result at a place that we all assumed she would. So Vahine, it's crunch time for her year to get herself into a really nice rank over that last heat with Steph and Sally both in the water. And now we kind of have that new generation taking on Cloudbreak.
Whoa. How was that takeoff by A.Spencer? And that was just going to hand over priority to Vahine Fierro. Tahitian surfer here. And Vahine finds a gem. Beautiful carve there. One more carve for the Tahitian. Tube seeking, finds a barrel, streaks through this one and makes it complete. So what a start for Vahine Fierro.
That pocket here, and we're going to see that this is going to be a replay of the 7.5 though. So this wave started off a little bit different. Saw some of that rail surfing, which she's used to her advantage multiple times this year. Just a couple of carves cut a little bit short, but this one just starts to bottom out. She's deep, she traveled through and read that exit perfectly. For her to be able to get out right before that wave really hit that inside track and ran off on her was super smart. So Vahine showing her knowledge in the barrel. She's completely covered. This is a wave that plays into her forte.
For sure. After a disappointing start at the home break over in Taupo, here's A.Spencer on the comeback. Pulls into a barrel of her own, finds a little bit of shade, and so well done for Alyssa to get back and keep this very competitive.
Yeah, so I love this matchup. I mean, both of these women, extremely talented, of course. They wouldn't be here if they weren't.
She's got a 7.5 so far. Here she goes. Fierro stalls for this one. This is a big, roomy barrel. And the queen of Taupo with a nice execution there. Not super deep, but I like the fact
that it went there. What a way to start off this heat for our Tahitian surfer. And then this one, big takeoff, chunky wave, stood tall right at the end there. Did she get super deep? Not necessarily, but for her to give her the opportunity to place herself in this, I'm guessing that you don't get many reps like this in the free surf with everyone out there. So Vahine is figuring this out on the fly, and I'm super impressed so far.
But just to get enough points today, it just feels so special. Yeah, especially because hearing of Laney's passing, and that one was for you, Laney. Yeah, he was a true legend of our surf community, and he was with me from, gosh, like when I was 13, 14 on Team Australia. So I was thinking of Laney and sending all my love to his family and friends.
Good on you, mate. Yeah, the surf community in Morning today are a great fella. At the start of that heat, it was just classic old school. You two just went straight into beast mode. And
back to live action here with Vahine Fierro, who's in the lead over A.Spencer in this Heat 3 of the women's round number 1. And Vahine just going for turns here, looking to improve upon a 5.33 with this effort. And probably
out of it. So Alyssa, she liked it, gave us a fist pump, but I do fear that she's going to need more to try and match this 7.5 and a 5.33 of Vahine so far. Love that open shoulder swoop there from Vahine, how she just wraps her body around consistently through this inside and then attacking a really steep section there. So that's going to really...
And Vahine is going to take that, and it's going to be really down to the wire to see if Alyssa can get the second wave of the set. We'll keep up with Vahine Fierro, slashing off the top there. Vahine, again, great control on the rail. CI looking solid on their foot. Airdrops into that finish. Oh my goodness. Sawyer Lindblad. Here's a replay of that last wave.
Yeah, great just defense here from Vahine. She had to take this wave because Alyssa is just too good of a surfer. Love that.
There she goes, 7.5. She did improve upon her scoreline. A 6.67 for that last ride. On to the next round for Vahine Fierro.
Thanks, Kaipo. Yeah, one surfer who didn't look lost out there at all, Vahine. It's your first contest here. It's your first Fiji Pro, but you've done a couple of strike missions to get to know the wave, and it really showed just then. You found the inside runners, and you also found a couple of nice big wide sets.
Yes, thank you. Fiji is such a cool place, and it reminds me so much of my home. Yeah, it's hard not to be positive and feel so good and be happy here. So I'm super stoked. It kind of went from 0 to 100. Like yesterday, I was like napping all day and picking up shells on Tavarua, and then all of a sudden I'm like in the shish kebab section getting pounded. Like it was like a good wake up call, and yeah, I just tried to lay all my energy in the water and be energized in my body, and yeah, I found a good rhythm, and that was super cool.
You really did, yeah. Shish kebabs has some nice shells in there too. I've met them face to face myself on some odd occasions, but it's been a tricky start to the year for you. But there's just something that happens when the ocean starts to lift and give you power. You respond like this is your home.
It's so funny because when I took my hat, it's been a while that I haven't worn my hat for an interview, and there was like spider webs on it in my bag. I was like, oh my gosh, it was about time. So no, it's been tricky, but sometimes it goes that way, and then somehow it clicks again. So yeah, hopefully I surround myself with good people. Kaoli was I thought he was gonna go in the heat for me. He was so excited, and then he was in the channel like screaming his head off when I was getting pounded. So good energy and just trying to get a rhythm.
Fantastic support. We know how much people love your surfing, particularly in waves of truth like this. Up next, Sawyer Lindblad.
Oh, she's number 1 or number 2? I don't know. We're like on the opposite side, but we're matching. So yeah, it's Goofy against Goofy, and I love a good challenge. So let's go.
Fantastic. Great result. Fantastic surfing. Look forward to seeing that heat.
Thank you.